Have you ever worried about being alone? In this video, you will solve this problem, and in addition to the solution, you'll discover also the keys to even benefit from loneliness. Because being alone has many advantages. For the Stoic philosophers, being alone is a good thing. It is a super tool to know yourself and grow. So join me to discover 10 good things you'll get out of being in solitude. You'll discover how to take advantage of your lonely moments and benefit incredibly from today. Stay until the end, because in the last 2 keys, you'll discover its 2 definite benefits. And if you don't want to miss valuable tips to transform your life, click on the subscribe button. Do you like to know how to benefit from those moments when you feel alone and helpless? Then don't miss this opportunity to change your life. First, we will solve any loneliness problem, and then you will also see the benefits of practicing it from time to time. Let me give you first a brief introduction to the world of Stoicism and how solitude plays a vital role. Stoicism is not just a philosophy from ancient Greece, it is a happy way of living. This philosophy will also help you to find peace and self-confidence in a world full of challenges. According to the Stoics, you must focus on what you can control and calmly accept what is out of your hands. And Stoicism also has a great appreciation for solitude. Unlike many people think, solitude is not a bad thing. Quite the contrary. It's a valuable opportunity to know yourself better and grow in this world full of noise and distractions. Solitude was like a wise teacher for the Stoics, and in your moments of solitude, you also have the opportunity to see the truth without masks as everybody sees it. You will discover your true feelings and desires. This will give you self-confidence and control over your emotions. In the end, you will love it and also not depend on others. This dedication to self-sufficiency will give you strength to face the ups and downs of life with confidence when you are alone. First, realize that being alone means freeing yourself from the influence of the opinions and expectations of others. You will also find mental peace and happiness. Ready for the solution to feeling lonely? Well, let's start with the first tip of 10. 1. Know yourself deeply and practice inner dialogue. Have you ever wondered what it means to really understand yourself? In this journey, you will discover how solitude can be a great ally in this fascinating process. Look inside yourself. Knowing yourself deeply is like using a flashlight to illuminate the darkest and most hidden areas of your soul. In the midst of daily chaos, we often forget our deepest feelings, thoughts, and desires. But solitude gives us the space to look within, to explore the hidden corners of our mind and heart. So imagine solitude as a mirror that shows your true self. In the silence and calm of solitude, we are given the opportunity to face the truth that lies within and discover what really drives us. We observe our emotional reactions, face our fears, and clear our doubts. Solitude gives you the ability to see ourselves without the critical eye of others, without the masks that we tend to wear in society. Here, in this moment of reflection that solitude gives you, you can build an intimate bridge to your true self. This journey is about having the courage to be honest with yourself, embracing your truths without fear. Every moment you are alone, you embark on a path of self-exploration that leads you to self-knowledge, contributing to a fuller, more authentic life. The Stoics knew that knowing yourself deeply is key to being independent, freeing you from outside approval. By understanding who you really are, you can stop looking for validation from others and begin to find it within yourself. This self-reliance brings you lasting peace, as you are not affected by the changing opinions of the outside world. So imagine that you are alone, as if you were your own understanding and wise friend. Think about your choices, desires, and mistakes. This honest dialogue will help you understand yourself better and also make decisions in line with your true values. 2. Develop self-reliance. Let's dive into an important theme for the ancient Stoics, the development of self-reliance. Have you ever wondered how to find inner peace without depending on things happening outside? The answer may lie in Stoic solitude and independence, in the power of being self-sufficient. Self-reliance is key to Stoic philosophy. The Stoics believed in cultivating an inner strength that would not break with external challenges. Solitude is crucial in this process, giving us the opportunity to disconnect from distractions and noise, allowing us to focus on ourselves and reduce the impact of externals. We can think of self-reliance as an armor that protects us from external bad influences. When you are constantly surrounded by the opinions and judgments of others, your inner peace becomes a constant battle. But solitude gives you space to step away from those outside influences and trust your own wisdom. On your journey to independence, solitude is your ally. It offers you calm to strengthen your connection with yourself and find inner security. You aren't affected by what is happening outside. Each moment of solitude weaves an inner strength that empowers you to live by your values and find peace of mind in the midst of challenges. Solitude is a valuable opportunity to achieve inner control and self-discipline. The Stoics thought that the key to self-reliance was in controlling ourselves when we are alone. Such self-control allows you to make better and more ethical decisions rather than simply reacting automatically to situations. This learning leads to a more reflective life, allowing us to choose right instead of reacting impulsively. 3. Find the light in the basics. Spending time alone means being by yourself. It's like taking a break from the busy world around you. When you're alone, you can learn to enjoy simple things and not worry too much about having lots of stuff. Some people, called Stoics, really liked keeping things simple. Being alone helps you find happiness in the basics of life, like spending time with yourself and not needing a lot of things to feel happy. It's a chance to discover the good things inside you, like feeling good about who you are and being happy with what you have. So, being alone is a way to learn about yourself, be disciplined, which means being in control, and be real. This helps you become a person who can be on their own, but still connect with others. Being alone is a special time to enjoy simple things and not depend too much on things to make you happy. When you're by yourself, you can learn to find happiness inside you instead of always looking for it in the world around you. Now, let's talk about feelings. Have you ever wondered how to deal with your feelings in a smart and calm way? Well, being alone can be really helpful in learning about and understanding your feelings. It's like having a good friend to help you figure things out. Being alone helps us think about ourselves. We can ask honest questions without being influenced by noise or what others think. We check if our feelings make sense and if we're reacting the right way. This makes our connection with feelings better, letting us feel without being overwhelmed by strong emotions. Being alone is like a safe space to understand our feelings without anyone judging us. No one is pressuring us or saying what's right or wrong. It's like being in a science lab, looking at our feelings from a distance. Imagine it like a superhero power. Separating yourself from your feelings helps you stay calm and think before reacting. The Stoics, who were wise thinkers, had cool ways to handle feelings, especially when they were alone. They used a trick called anticipation, where they thought about tough situations and practiced staying calm and smart. When you're alone, you can use this trick too, getting ready for emotional challenges. This makes you strong when strong feelings come, and you can react wisely and calmly instead of just doing whatever you feel like. So, being alone is like a practice ground where you can learn to deal with feelings better, making your life richer and more balanced. What do you think of what you've seen so far? If you don't want to miss any key to success in your personal and professional life, hit the subscribe button. 4. Live the present moment with gratitude. So there's this cool thing called death meditation that can help you see your worries in a different way and appreciate the moment you're in. It's a practice from wise thinkers called Stoics. They want you to remember that life doesn't last forever, so it's important to enjoy every moment when you're by yourself. Now, let's think about how thinking about death can change the way you make choices every day. Knowing that life won't go on forever makes you appreciate each experience and live your life fully. The Stoics believed you can turn your feelings into good qualities, like turning fear into courage, anger into self-discipline, and sadness into strength. Being alone gives you a peaceful place to think about your feelings, figure out where they come from, and use that energy for good things. During this time of thinking, you can see how your feelings affect the choices you make. You learn to change bad feelings into good and positive actions. Being alone is like a workshop where you work on your feelings, turning tough moments into a path towards being a really good and growing person. 5. Make clear decisions. Have you ever felt really stressed about the choices you have to make? Well, being alone can actually help you figure things out. When times get tough, decisions are all around, just like stars in the sky. But, other people's opinions can sometimes be like background noise, making it hard to pick the right path. That's when being alone can be useful. It gives you a peaceful place to think about your choices without any distractions. Imagine being in a calm spot away from all the outside noise. That's what solitude is like. It's your own quiet place. Here, you can take a break from what others expect and really listen to your own thoughts. It's a space where your thinking isn't messed up by what everyone else thinks or by any outside pressures. In this peaceful time alone, you get to think deeply about your decisions, see what might happen because of them, and figure out if they match up with what you care about and want to achieve. Thinking things through and analyzing stuff helps you think more clearly, and that's super important when you're making decisions. Being alone not only helps you find better answers, but it also gives you the strength to actually do what you decide. It stops you from getting stuck in not being able to decide and helps you move forward with confidence on the path you want. Think of solitude like a quiet corner where you can say exactly what you're thinking. When you're by yourself, you can talk about your thoughts without any distractions or other people's opinions getting in the way. In this quiet time, you can really dig into your beliefs, values, and goals. It helps you figure things out in your mind and come to clear decisions. The Stoics, who were into thinking about what's right and wrong, believed that making smart decisions was connected to being a good person. When you're faced with decisions that involve what's right or wrong, being alone gives you the space to think about what's best in the long run. It makes you ask yourself, is this the right thing to do? When you're alone, you can try something called reflective thinking. It's a cool trick from the Stoics. It means looking at your choices without letting your feelings get in the way. You can see if your decisions match up with what you believe is right or if they go off track. Picture this. When you're by yourself, it's like having a meeting with a group of wise people in your mind. You think about your choices and pretend to hear what these wise folks would say about them. This helps you look at things from different angles and make smarter choices. So when you're chilling in your quiet time alone, it's like having a chat with these imaginary wise folks in your head. You think about what they would say to guide you. This way, you not only see things from different views, but also make well-thought-out decisions. It's like having a team of wise advisors in your mind, giving you different perspectives before you make a choice. 6. Face hard times with strength and calmness. Life has its ups and downs, like waves in the sea. The Stoics understood that we can't control everything that happens, but we can control how we react. Staying calm and flexible is really important. Think of solitude as a safe haven during a storm. When things get tough, taking a break from all the outside noise brings you comfort inside. Solitude becomes a cozy place to handle your feelings, think things through, and gather the strength to face challenges bravely. In hard times, being alone can be your friend. It's where you leave distractions behind, focus on yourself, understand how you react, and come up with plans to stay cool and strong. Solitude helps you adapt and find peace even when life gets stormy. Like a guiding lighthouse in the dark, it reminds you that being resilient means facing challenges with strength and calm, not avoiding them. Look at tough times from a Stoic point of view. When you're alone, ask yourself what you can learn and how you can grow, despite the challenges. Solitude gives you room to turn problems into chances to build patience, self-discipline, and resilience. It's like training your mind, just like athletes train their bodies. In solitude, practice thinking ahead about possible problems and dealing with them with resilience and independence. This helps you meet challenges head-on, develop a tough mindset, and learn important lessons from difficult times. 7. Enjoy the little things in life. Connecting with happiness and feeling content is important for a good life. The Stoics believed in enjoying the simple stuff. When you're alone, take a moment to notice and enjoy small things like a calm sunrise, the sound of birds, the smell of coffee, or the warmth of the sun on your skin. In solitude, discover how awesome the present moment is and be thankful for what you already have. The Stoics thought that real wealth comes from appreciating what you already own, not always wanting more. Being alone lets you grow that appreciation, finding happiness in the little things and feeling fulfilled. Sometimes, always wanting more can make it hard to be happy. Solitude helps you find joy in simple things, reminding you how beautiful they can be. In this quiet time, you escape from the noise and savor the small joys of daily life. You find happiness in simple moments like watching the sunrise, sipping a warm cup of tea, or just having a chat with yourself. Solitude gives you space to pause and enjoy each moment, teaching you that true happiness is in the little things. The Stoics knew that joy is crucial for inner peace. So, by enjoying the simple stuff and being content by yourself, you build a deeper and longer-lasting happiness. 8. Find happiness in everyday moments and appreciate what you've got. Embrace gratitude and inner conversations for a happier you. When you're alone, use that time to appreciate the good things in your life and think about what you really want. Ask yourself if your wishes are genuine or if you're stuck always wanting more. The Stoics believed in being thankful for things like your health, relationships, comfort, and beauty. This practice helps you find happiness in the present instead of always chasing it in the future. Take a moment in solitude to think about the many reasons you have to be grateful. This practice helps you value what you already have instead of thinking about what you don't. Solitude becomes a place to grow gratitude, making you happier and more content now. So, being alone and feeling grateful work together to lead you to a fuller and more meaningful life. In solitude, you have the space to understand why you always want more. Gratitude helps you be happy now, appreciating what you have. These practices together make your life full of real contentment and satisfaction. Talking to yourself is like having a wise friend in your mind. When you're alone, you can have friendly chats with yourself, exploring your thoughts and values. Think of solitude as your own study time. When you're alone, think about your decisions and goals. Talking to yourself lets you ask questions, challenge what you believe, and look at things from different angles. The Stoics liked asking deep questions to understand themselves better. By having a conversation with yourself, you can explore your strong beliefs, question your actions, and find answers to important questions about your purpose and meaning. When you're alone, ask yourself things like, what really matters to me? What kind of person do I want to be? How can I live in harmony with nature? These questions help you have a deep conversation with yourself, exploring your deepest beliefs and values. Talking to yourself isn't just thinking, it's also doing things. When you're alone, you can plan and put your thoughts into action in your everyday life, setting goals and making choices that match your deepest values. 9. Get in touch with nature and the universe. Discover a deeper connection in your alone time. When you're by yourself, you can explore a strong connection. Stargazing in solitude lets you feel like you're part of something huge. This connection with the universe encourages you to think about your life and your place in the big picture. You can also link up with nature when you're alone, like a bridge between your thoughts and the natural world. Being alone gives you the chance to enjoy the beauty of nature and think about how nature shows Stoic virtues. The Stoics thought it was important to live in harmony with nature to find inner peace. In solitude, you can see how your actions fit into the big picture and how your choices impact you, others, and the environment. Most importantly, being alone will help you find answers to all your questions. 10. Grow good habits and find inner peace. This one is short and simple. Intentionally choose to be alone. You'll discover the answers to all your questions in solitude. Just give it a shot. Spend an hour alone in a room, and you'll see how the answers you were seeking start to show up. It works every time. Once you've got the answers you need, if you want to achieve your goals faster by learning how to manage your time, check out the video on the screen. It'll boost your productivity today and help you reach your goals much quicker. You'll definitely save time and get everything done. And if you don't want to miss helpful tips to change your life, hit the subscribe button. What do you think? Which tips were most useful for you? Your opinion matters, so tell me in the comments which tip you found the most helpful. Also, let me know what topic you'd like me to talk about in my next video.